Well, friendship to me means it's kind of like a partnership, I suppose, which sounds really weird, but I mean, it's a matter of you're always there for the people who are there for you, and I always kind of market that I'm a really good friend, so I know whenever I try to be there for my friends, they most of the time always kind of reimburse me, I guess is the good way of putting it.
Friendship is kind of like a exchange of trust, you know? As people get to know each other better, you know, they trust them with more information. You really don't think about it much. You think of trust as like, oh, I can trust them with my secrets, or I can trust them with my car or my money. But really, it goes even like finer details like that, because, you know, at least for me, I don't tell every single person I know, hey, I play Dungeons and Dragons every weekend I can, because most people go like, oh, that's pretty cool, I guess.
In high school, it was kind of about like, let's all kind of survive this misery together, which really resulted in a lot of nights of us just kind of hanging out and be like, man, so biology today, right? And we would always avoid or we would go to things together a lot, me and my friends. And I actually, two of my best friends from high school I still keep in touch with today. And one's in Miami, but I think she's actually transferring to here pretty soon. And the other one's in Dallas doing his political science degree, which I'm like, I'll vote for you for president.
Through a good bit of my high school career, most of my friends were older than me, so I never really had them in class, but like there's one good friend of mine, Billy. He introduced me all to his friends, so in turn, his friends became my friends. And, you know, we were real close, you know. I saw him a good bit, you know, we hung out every now and then. But after they graduated, I hardly ever saw them. I only saw them once after when I was a senior, and I've only seen them once or twice since. But, you know, I guess you could call them, you know, friends by location. And I had other friends too, you know, some friends that I made afterwards and friends that I've always had. But most of those friends were just because we happened to be in the same place, happened to be in the same location. Most of the people I've either seen in passing because, you know, a lot of people from my high school went here, or, you know, I've only seen them like once or twice. There's a couple of my friends in high school that I still see fairly often, still hang out with on the rare occasion, but most of them, not really. They're still my friends, but I just haven't seen them that much.
Whenever I got to college, I found my niche, if that makes any sense. Like it was Spring Invitational, and that was whenever I met Austin, who I live with now, and I met Omar, and and it kind of became a family. It really did, because I know like what strengths I have goes into helping, you know, Austin and Omar, and what weaknesses I have, both of them kind of equal me out, and vice versa all around. But really, whenever people ask me about, you know, like who your friends are or whatever, I always say it's Austin and Omar. It's always those two, because whenever you get older, it's like those are the people that will always have your back. I could be in jail, and I would call Omar, and I'd be like, get a hold of Austin, because you two need to come bail me out. That's all that needs to happen. And not to say that my friends before them didn't matter, because they do, but I know that at the end of the day, there's always going to be those two.